Ahead of the Memorial Day holiday weekend, all states in the U.S. began to lift some restrictions implemented to halt the spread of the coronavirus. Government officials are still urging people to practice social distancing and to wear masks in public. Changing opinions from scientists and health officials have contributed to some people refusing to wear masks because public health authorities initially advised against wearing masks, saying there was little evidence that it would help prevent people from getting sick. China's top diplomat criticized U.S. efforts to hold China accountable for its alleged role in the spread of the coronavirus, calling any aims to force Beijing to pay compensation for the coronavirus a daydream. This is CNBC's live blog covering all the latest news on the coronavirus outbreak. This blog will be updated throughout the day as the news breaks. The data above was compiled by Johns Hopkins University, 12:29 a.m. ET, New York professional sports leagues will be allowed to start training camps in the state, Governor Andrew Cuomo announced. "We want you up. We want people to be able to watch sports. It gives people something to do. It's a return to normalcy. We are working and encouraging all sports teams to start their training camps as soon as possible," he said during a news briefing. Last week, Cuomo asked Major League sports teams to start planning to reopen or start their seasons without fans. While the stadiums aren't allowed to have fans, he said the games could still be televised. Jasmine Kim11 56 AET, Boston Federal Reserve Bank President Eric Rosengren said the Federal Reserve's Main Street lending program will begin providing loans to mid-size companies hurt by the coronavirus over the next 2 weeks. "Money will go out over the next 2 weeks. This is a program that is just starting up," Rosengren said in an interview on CBS, Face the Nation. The $600 billion program gives 4-year loans to companies that are too big to meet the criteria of the Paycheck Protection Program, but too small to access the credit markets. Businesses that are eligible must have 15,000 employees or less. Emma Newberger 1130 AET, with in-person therapy paused amid ongoing shelter-in-place restrictions, Americans continue to turn to their smartphones for help. Therapy app makers, including Talkspace and BetterHelp, have been rushing to meet a flood of new customers, but health experts remain divided on how to introduce more transparency and oversight into the ecosystem. "Data is really the currency in the app market," Quinn Grundy, an assistant professor at the University of Toronto's Faculty of Nursing, said in an interview. "What this pandemic is doing is laying bare pre-existing issues." CNBC spoke to 6 mental health experts, who all echoed these concerns around privacy and efficacy, especially amid the coronavirus-induced surge in demand.